So the desk, it was an awful mess before you guys got here, and it's still a bit of a mess. But somebody gave me one of these. Look at, and this can help you with the mess. And here's the thing, I don't have a plan, so I kind of hope this goes out soon. Oh, no. Okay. Hi, I'm Father Joe Krupp, pastor at Holy Family in Grand Blanc and St. Mark and Goodrich, and I'm here to answer your questions. Can you see my new nameplate? Okay, because this is only the most important thing ever. So what are we going to do? We got questions. Let's get right after them. Okay. We haven't seen these before. I haven't seen any of these. I don't know what they say. Okay. Father, why did they stop holding hands at the Our Father? I'm wondering what the reason behind this change is. I notice some people still do hold hands. Is that okay? All right. So actually, this is strange, but stick with me. I've never talked to anyone who understands why we started holding hands at the Our Father. I don't know why. I don't know where that came from. It's not in the ritual, and I don't know why there. I can almost understand if we held hands at peacetime, but I don't know why we do. So why have people stopped? Because I think some people hate it, right? The correct posture we're supposed to have during the Our Father is hands together in the prayer position, right? But some people do still hold hands. Is that okay? I guess, sure. If the person is a willing participant, you know what I mean? So I hope that helps. I don't know why we hold hands at the Our Father. I don't need to control it, but I don't know why we do it. To me, if you want to, do this, right? That's a good prayerful posture, and that's a good way to go. So is it okay? Sure, as long as the person next to you doesn't mind. But okay. Did I answer that? Yeah. All right. We're going to get... Oh, I got a skinny one. Okay. How do you explain the tithe? Is it a sin if we don't give 10%, or is it a suggestion to give 10%? First, let me cough. Well, that's done. What is a tithe? Okay, in the Bible it says that we should tithe 10% of our income to the Lord. Remember earlier when I said it was done after I coughed? I lied to you. I had another one waiting. Let me try some coffee. Okay, so in the Bible, we are instructed as believers to tithe 10% of our goods to the work of God. So some of that should go to your church. Maybe some of it goes to food for the poor. Whatever it may be, that's the goal. Now, I think for some people, it would be really hard to just jump right in at 10%, and it might be something to build up to. I talked to a pastor who claimed he convinced his entire congregation to tithe 2% and then move it up to 3%, and then they got it to 4%. Guys, I got to tell you, the statistic is 80% of the Catholic Church's resources in any given parish are supplied by, I kid you not, 4% of the parish. And for example, in our parish, just here at Holy Family, if everybody tithed 4%, we would probably not need to charge for tuition. I'm not kidding. Right now, the average Catholic, I believe gives 1/2 of 1%. So what's the point? Honestly, of course, as pastor, 80% of my worries are about money. So obviously I'm going to be a little biased on this one. But if you can, please consider setting a set amount, committing to it, and giving it to your church. And you'll see it will help out your church a lot. If you don't give anything and you're not in a position to give anything, giving $1 makes a difference, right? So it is important to give back to the Lord, and I would hope at least part of that is giving to your church. But I think I've said enough on this. So do your best, but try to make sure it's a high priority for you, and see what the Lord's calling you to, and build up to it. See what you can build up to. And there we go. Okay. All right. Since I went with a skinny one, I'll go with a fat one. Holy cow. And Whew. Oh, I already answered this one. Sorry. It's about purgatory. Okay, so now we'll go to a medium one. Wait, should I do another? Yeah? Okay. I enjoyed watching your Mass on Facebook and your excellent homily. Thanks, Dad. I noticed at communion that a number of people received communion by kneeling. Is that a Michigan thing? That would be, is it a Michigan State University thing? I'm just kidding. Okay. No, people all over do that. In fact, I think it's the best way to go to communion is kneeling. It's using our body to tell our mind something extraordinary, right? Our mind sees a piece of bread. Our soul knows that that's actually the presence of God on earth. And so we kneel as a sign of reverence and respect. Do you have to kneel? No. You probably noticed a lot of people don't. But I wanted to make sure and have a kneeler up there so that those who preferred to kneel can do so. I'm going to cough again. I picked a bad week to quit smoking. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I think it's a wonderful way to receive communion, and it tells people that it's not just another thing we get in line for, that there is something absolutely extraordinary going on. So I hope that helps. And gosh, I think is that all for today? Okay. Well, thanks for tuning in. Please don't hesitate to like and share these videos and submit any questions you have to any of our social media stuff. Church of the Holy Family has a Twitter account. It has a Facebook account. I was going to grab a book. Get it, face it. Okay. And I couldn't do Instagram to save my life because I wouldn't even know what that would entail. But either way, make sure and submit those questions. We'll get right after them. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great day.